Hello YouTubers, my name is Watfuls and today I'll be bringing you a video guide showcasing the physical whirlwind barb. Now to start things off, I'll go over the skills, the gear requirements and give you a small demonstration on what the build can do. So let's go with the skills. Now obviously you're going to want whirlwind. This is your bread and butter. I've gone with Dust Devil's Rune because physical, and the tornadoes it produces is really good fucking extra damage, so definitely a must for the build. Next skill is Rend. This one, extra health when you're in a bit of shit. You just press it with a group of enemies and your health will just zoom straight back up. It's pretty damn good. Right, next skill. This one you can use anything you fucking want. Like, best recommendation would be Wrath of the Berserker, but I prefer to use the sprint with the Run Like the Wind for the extra tornadoes and bit of extra damage, and I like moving fast while spinning. It's lots of fun. Bread and butter of the Fury generation will be your Call of the Ancients with Ancient's Fury. Physical damage, and plus every time one of these bad boys hits it generates lots of fury, and that's going to fuel your whirlwind spinning to win. So definitely go with that one. And also there's going to be a gear requirement as well, which I'll go over. Last two, Warcry with Impunity for the extra resistance and damage mitigation. Then Battle Rage with Bloodshed, extra damage, you know, physical. So this is a pure physical build. Passives, right. Superstition for the non-physical damage reduction, very useful. You know, all them lasers and poisons and lightning can get pretty hectic at times, so definitely use that. Then your next one, Toughest Nails. Again, this is personal preference now. I'd say these two runes, going with personal preference here. If you need it, go with it, because the extra armor will definitely help. Bloodthirst, extra healing, very useful. I've gone with it personally because I feel I get low sometimes when I'm doing it, so if you've got lots of damage mitigation and maybe you don't need it, or you have extra like life regen, definitely go for it. Go for it even, fuck's sake, learning to English. Brawler, extra damage when there's loads of enemies around, definitely go for that one if you want the extra damage. Right, gear. Actually I'll go Paragon points. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, Paragon points. I've dumped as much into strength as possible and get the movement speed maxed out. Offensive, I've gone with attack speed. Now you want attack speed because your ancients will be attacking faster and they'll be generating you more fury even, fuck's sake. Also you want to go with critical hit damage, so you're dealing more, and then all the rest into critical hit chance. You don't need cooldown reduction, so don't bother with that one. Defensive, I've gone for all resist and I've gone for life regeneration, just so that you can survive while you're spinning basically, and then the rest of my points have gone into plus life. Utility, I've gone, oh fuck's sake, okay. What you want to go is area damage, life on hit, and then chuck the rest into resource cost reduction. So, you know, spinning and winning. Now the gear, you're going to need Immortal Kings for this build, so definitely go with those. If you got Ring of Royal Grandeur, you can only use 3, so definitely go for it. I haven't got Hexen pants, but I have got the Pox ones instead. They're not as good, but better than not having anything that doesn't generate extra damage for you, so worth having if you don't have the Hexen pants, which are definitely preferable. Tasker and Theos, gone with those because they're generating more fury, your ancients, and because they're classed as a pet, it's faster attack speed, more fury. Then all guilds for the more reduction in damage and the increase in damage against the elites. Very good to use. And obviously because it's a physical build, we want the Slaughter. Ice Climbers, these I feel are a must if you can get them. They're quite a rare item, But if you get them, then you can do this build pretty well. You don't need them, but advisable to get, because freeze and immobilize will stop you from spinning, and when you're not spinning, you're not generating any health, you're not doing any damage, and you're pretty fucked basically. So definitely I would say these are quite required. Gems, I'm using the Pain Enhancer, the Bane of the Trapped, and the Smiting one. You don't have to get the Smiting one, you can use the Poison one as well. It's a toss up between those two in my opinion, but I've gone with the Smite. Obviously ring around Royal Grandeur and the Unity combo, so my follower has the Unity. Also get S of Joanne if you can get it, so you can pull in all the enemies and whirlwind them down. Nice AoE damage going on them. So yeah, that's the gear and the Paragon. And right, I'll move on to a little demonstration. Kind of started a rift just to get things going, because I don't want to bore you with a long game. So yeah, you see, just spin through it. Big group of enemies to your rend as well, and the tick damage is really nice. Now it's not a massively hard hitting skill. Your ancients will be doing quite a bit of damage to sort of back you up. Yeah, it's lots of fun to play, and it's probably my favourite barb build. I know a lot of people have gone for the flavour of the month Reekers, which is understandable because it's extremely powerful, but sometimes you just want to have fun, you know, and greater rifts are good for progression, but farming T6, just fun. So if you've got the gear, I definitely recommend this build. That means there could be more enemies to show this. Hopefully there'll be some in here. It's pretty decent damage. You can get a decent clear speed as well. Obviously depending on the amount of enemies there are and the levels, the density. Yeah, you just spin through them. Lots of fun. The ancients in the background finishing off the enemies. Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks with this build as well, is the knockback can still hit you and stop you from spinning. But where this is a non-season character, I haven't got access to the braces that stop that, so I'll be looking to get those when they become available to non-season characters. Yeah, it's relatively decent damage. But where I'm got a lot of life per fury spent as well, I'm pretty much never dropping low at all. I tend to drop low when there's lots of frozen on top of lots of lasers, which I fucking hate. I think anyone likes that shit. Fucking knockback again. Well, this has been a pretty shitty rift. But yeah, the single target of the build is not massively effective, so it will take you a bit of time to take down the Rift Guardian, but for the best part, you know, you can spin around and do lots of damage to multiple enemies. If I had the Hex implants, it'd be a lot faster than this, that's for sure. I'll leave it there because there's fuck all in this Rift. But there's the build. So I'd like to thank you for checking out my video and checking out my channel. I'll be doing more videos in the future, so leave a sub if you want and you can find out when I do more, and like the video if you like it. Share it if you want as well. Okay, thank you very much guys, take care.